but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in her. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go win.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. On second down now. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the... Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
That he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Score, Chiefs 7, Raiders 0. Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Chiefs 7. Justin Rohrwasser.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Raiders 8.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Ready? You ready? You're good, you're good. Ready.
Breeze now on 1st down. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Caught by Nelson left side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8.
Mahomes.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. J.J. Nelson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Raiders 8. Harrison Butker to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground.
2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. They set themselves behind the chains, try to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right side. And this is caught. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, 46 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playbook. And this will be caught at the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
3 yards on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
93. 54, right there, 54 miles. Let's go.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
8. Harrison Butker.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return comes Drake. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him take, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch him skirt at the mud, at the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, almost like red free, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fake.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
On the return comes Drake. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. As he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
And the Raider first down.
This throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Kenyon Drake as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that bad. Charles, but boy, to start the second kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now McKinnon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
44.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
For Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Right back to Drake.
And 4.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the toss, Drake going left. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's got Snead. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
93. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Shotgun now for Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down.
2nd and 12.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Nelson. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st down, Carr going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now, Carr again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Here's Carr, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Jerick McKinnon now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10-10. At their own 29-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Attack! 44, Mike, 44.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
It's now
second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1. At the 10-yard line.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
It's fourth down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a first and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final
big offensive explosion